Well everyone, this is it. Here we are, and welcome to the start of what will be a great final. I've no doubt about that. I'm Mark Nicholas, and it's a joy to be with you for today's game. One of those grassy pitches where you're not quite sure what to do first. The suspicion is it might do a bit off the seam. Having said that, it's a lovely sunny day, and you sense that the batsmen are licking their lips. I don't expect it to move around as much as some people are saying. No, I think a reasonable score and you could dominate the game. That South African side is all about character. They'll fight you all the way. They're short on talent in one or two areas, long on talent in other areas. They're a good side to watch, and one of the few sides you'd reckon could push Australia hard. Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
And that is an impressive shot. Smash that right out of the ground.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
Let's see the action replay of that.
He loves driving the ball, especially through the covers, and frankly, there's no one better at it. He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
Just one run.
There's still room for improvement in the tournament. miles. He's hit it miles. Oh, he picked that up beautifully. Quite beautifully. Huge! That is huge!
He picked that up beautifully. Got him, yes, he's out. That was a big deflection, no doubt about it.
Look at them out there, that's got the bowler's tails up. Not a good way to go, and it'll play on his mind, never mind the mind of his captain.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Pollock continues. That went a long way back into the stands.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far. That's a classic, as good as you'll ever see, a masterful stroke, and look how the spectators respond. They love that sort of batting. Now that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
That is a glorious stroke. Oh, that's a gift, just a gift, and this guy's too good to ignore gifts like that. Hit straight to a fielder. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
That's too expensive, particularly in this sort of a game. I mean, the pressure here is intense and you cannot afford to concede runs at an almost hemorrhaging rate. Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how would have he enjoyed that? What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
He smashed that one right out of the ground. We can have a look at that again. He found the gap with precision. Hit straight to a fielder. I think he was easily back in the crease there.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted. Oh, great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him too.
Beautiful shot. Let's see the action replay of that.
You know, he seemed to completely misjudge that ball and ended up just playing all around it.
Pollock gets his first wicket.
Oh, you sense the crowd and his own team aren't happy with that. He was set and ready to go.
Pollock continues. That was a no ball by Pollock.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
Oh, that's gone a long way.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
And they were diving for cover in the stand there. He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. Stopped in the covers.
great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
There it goes, right out of the ground. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. They've turned that into 2, that's good running. Stopped in the covers.
Well, if you bowl at him on his legs, he'll punish you every time.
Pollock continues. Stopped in the covers. Lay it away with comfort. He looked as if he was home to me.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace. Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that. It's pretty tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this. There doesn't seem to be any margin for error.
Placed that superbly.
Lovely shot, lovely shot. It raced to the fence for 4. You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
Let's see the action replay of that. The sweeper picks up. Gets straight to a fielder. Cut away.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. The batsman didn't look at all comfortable there. Really struck that well. Oh, he really laid into that delivery, 4 all the way.
There's his half-century.
Miles, he's hit it miles.
That's the end of the 10th over. This partnership is really frustrating the bowlers. Oh, big shout for that one. Gets straight to a fielder. That brings up his half century. Oh, and he's bowled him.
What a cracking delivery.
Boyer gets his first wicket.
And a valuable knock comes to an end.
Fielded by the man at long on. There's just one there. Confident appeal, and the umpire's given it.
Well, I reckon when we watch the replay, we'll see this is plumb. He's not happy with that. I don't know what the complaint is, but he does not look happy.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Cullis to begin a new over.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Cullis continues.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Let's see the action replay of that. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. He struck 2 sixes now off this over from Cullis. Boyer continues.
Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
Flicked off his legs. Boyer continues. That's cut behind square. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. What a marvellous shot.
Oh, it's a monster.
That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. He was pushing his luck a little there. Fielded by the man out long on. The batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Well, that's found the gap in the field. Just 1 run. And they were diving for cover in the stand there.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
He's got it into the gap. The batsmen changed their mind. Well, that has to be close. The umpire signalling for the 3rd umpire for this one. That's the red light. He's out. And that is an impressive shot.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
What a marvellous catch. Oh, what a catch.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
Boyer gets his 3rd wicket. Cullis is going to try over the wicket. Played into the gap. A direct hit would have got him. That's 2 more runs on the board. That is a perfect line. There'll be runs here. There's just one there. The batsmen changed their mind.
A great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him too.
Off his legs. The batsmen changed their mind. Hit straight to a fielder. It never looked like being a run there.
What a mess. A total shambles. He left his partner high and dry. Oh, what a shame. He looked in such good form. You sort of felt he was building on a good start.
Let's see the action.
Well, it's a good stroke, but in truth, deliveries like that are easy pickings for players of this quality.
That was a no ball by Hall. Stopped in the covers. A terrible feeling. These will be overthrows.
Overthrows are so frustrating for a captain, and particularly now. What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
We can have a look at that again. He's worked that into the gap. The batsmen changed their mind. And the end of the over.
Generally, batsmen like to keep the scoreboard ticking. If they get bogged down, they begin to get frustrated, and that, of course, is when the chances come.
I think he was easily back in the crease there. That takes him into double figures.
Oh, good shot. Saw it early, got in position quickly and nailed it.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Hall continues. Steered expertly into the gap. Hit straight to a fielder. They've turned that into two. That's good running. There it goes. That was a no ball by Hall. There's the umpire signal. No ball. Marvellous stuff. We can have a look at that again. And the end of the over.
Expensive, too expensive, particularly at this stage of the game. You know, you cannot afford to hemorrhage runs like that.
It looked as if he was home to me. That was good positive running by the batsman.
It's a good plan, this, by the batsman. You can sense that they want to run the fielders ragged. Such pressure and mistakes will come. That is massive.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.